Yeah. Come on, get on his ass real quick one time. 144, bitch.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I go with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer boy. Took a Zach, watch the door. Matter of fact, like a door. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shane Shaw. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harper Free. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Throw them boys, we taking note. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UBK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our core. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fork. They ain't locked in with the count and with the speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps, niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole guard. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, so that bitch is either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made it call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
Buck roll.
This shit gon' ride.
You'll never see another nigga like this. Used to have that white bitch popping on the night shift. Now I'm one westward, sharper than the ice pick. On you rappers' necks and it's feeling like some vice grips. Yeah, that's light shit. Send my bro a kite quick. Times of war, we ain't forget about you. Keep your light lit. Rappers can't see. Most of them scared to witness. Go and close your eyes. There's one right here for the trenches. Bad bitches, natural hair or extensions. Hood niggas that'll probably grip like some dentures. Runners on them fences. 23 and 1 out. Praying at that commissary hit before a run out. Bitches on the gram, dog filter with their tongue out. Couldn't stay home because they found the dugout. Closed casket, burner in the low jacket. My co-captain, riding on these whole rappers. My hoes fabulous. Now I don't mean that derogatory, but I'm a player and there's no my women riding for me. I avoided Maury. I got 2 jets. If I can't make it through for them, then I'm useless. Sit down that roof, Chris, with a couple of bosses. After the war, just to count our losses. It's not many. You see a smile on my face, but I'm not friendly. Gun on my waist, sipping white Henny. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Waiting on this war in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know light. Gotta got my heart with my bow tie. Living in this war in my whole life. My whole life. It's so melodic. When I be dropping this ebonics, this ghetto phonics, it got me on the level supersonic. My bomb atomic, and you know where you can find me. Somewhere probably folding this paper origami. My name is pure as the Sani, my wave is like a tsunami. I went from 0 to 100, feeling like Ricky Bobby. I made a deal with the Reaper. Got a couple wives, they some keepers. Talk a lot of shit, but you can't walk a mile in my sneakers. Bitches go to Miami, come home and change features. Now she got a BBL, her ass fatter. Trying to show up all them niggas that laughed at her. Now when they see her, they only wanna fuck her. They just wanna touch her, they don't wanna cuff her. They just wanna come and kick it with her like a punter. Turned her to a runner, now it's all aboard the train. Fenty on her face, but it's not concealing the pain, it's a shame. So I'm in the hood like some rap snacks. I know niggas kill you and your mama for a scat pack. Dark tint, matte black, they do it for half that. Had you like 90s, we see in a fucking trash bag. I'm from Philly, we don't do bank accounts, just cash app. I spit a verse and I just watch the time slow. This that guy flow, this that shit that rappers die for. This that uncut Tahoe Wall straight from Pablo Escobar. I be at the bar like Moscato. They think it's effort, but no, this that block work. Make the countermeasures, take pleasures, making an op hurt. Minus in the sky, cause every verse is a concert. My mind work at speed y'all can't fathom. Listen to the words of a champion. It can. The streets need another anthem. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Waiting on the score in my whole life. I just hope this shit go right. Living in the dark, you don't know lie. Gotta got my heart grip my bow tie. Living in the score in my whole life. My whole life.
All right, this is Rooted Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building. Yeah. So, Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rooted Speech, man. Understand, I'll break it down right quick,
don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart, one West when I finish, one West when I start. Big shine. Big glow, I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got $1 million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. These fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya, off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts. Very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot ya. The best rhymer, since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not inside of my conglomerate. Wreck like King Kong. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect. Pay homage that I'm One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. I said I've been One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. I'm the hottest on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now One West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down, no we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had friends on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UTK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. One West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my houses. Yes, you said.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. 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 Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in his dress. She a bombshell. Revenge is served cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. There was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Bullies, bust their head.
ODing on the beat, Narcan flow. We outside. We outside with it. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. That Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I got the world in the palm of my hand. One West leave stretch, do it live on the gram. Had a whole world viewing. Click and subscribe. Had them niggas off the block, tell them shooters they want a job. I just put them on the payroll. When I get control them, I just mold them like they Play-Doh. Soldiers giving Halo, trying to get up at them pesos. 40 cows send you out of space, Jeff Bezos. And Jeff Bezos, leave you all boxed up. All cause my delivery. I be on that prime shit. Take you time to get with me. Got me like Vladimir. Treat you like the Ukraine. Raid your little city, now you boating like Usain. Scope costs more than the rifle. I got new aim, fresh kick, spit with the blick. Not my shoe game. Used to have a dirty 30 tied to a shoestring. Now I got the Ruger 5 and 7. That's my boot thing. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, cause we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. The Glock loaded, extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. We outside. I don't talk hardly. Be there when you call me. Send them Philly clippers at your head like a baldy. Chopper get to run down your block like a Harley. No, this ain't a big hog. This the big dog.
In your city, swinging through the jungle like it's pitfall. In the water wading, marching to my cadence. Big burst of thunder in my hands like I'm reading. Shitty Mortal Kombat sounds, but I ain't playing.
Look 'em in the eye before the war like a weigh-in. I'm up in the AM, politicking movements with that Draco from the vid because it's proven. Waiting on my brother how to bid, he ain't do shit. That's how life go. Win some, you lose. Seen a little nigga beat a big nigga out his shoes. Seen that nigga come back, pull up with a gun strap, rob everybody outside, told him run that. We outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. Before the COVID had the mask and we was outside. My Glock loaded extra mag and it's outside. There's one west for that bag and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. That temperature's getting hot, we take it outside. You run your mouth up in this club, we take it outside. I got my killers with me, you won't make it outside. We outside, and we outside. Outside, yeah, we outside. We outside, yeah, we outside. There's one west on them corners and we outside. We outside with it.
Call me Lisa 2Jeezy. I make that shit look easy. How bitches come and they greet me, they teach me. Bitches ain't shit and they never will be. I still see hoes on my nuts, but they can't feel me. But really though, I'm in beast mode with the flow. And it's 10 in the morning, I get up and this you know that I look into the mirror through my soul. I see a true ass priest, Prince of Israel, yes, bro. I be freshen up, wash up, a true nigga. Throw on my gold, it should go, you know me, cuz. Slip out that door with my 4th dimension cologne. Shout out TLC, Israel, you know what we own. Then I call up, cut this up. Wasn't much, just refresh with some young stars. Make some noise with this music, with some lost tribes. Yeah, nigga, yeah. Now I know that times may change, but bitch, I'm still the same. Yeah, and I know.
Morir matando es la ley, así comienza el corrido. Así lo dijo Miguel cuando iba a ser detenido. Prefiero morir matando antes que me hagas cautivo. El teniente le decía, ¿por qué no entregas las armas? De la procuraduría traigo una orden firmada. Te vamos a detener, pero es seguro que salgas. ¿Por qué me quemó mi siembra si protección prometieron? Si yo iba a ser detenido, ¿por qué recibió el dinero? Un hombre de ley, no creas que me chupo el dedo. Se repegó a su camión, adentro tenía las armas. Eran 2 cuernos de chivo, del 12 una recortada. Al teniente lo mató con una pistola escuadra. Le pegaron 2 balazos de R18 en la pierna. Era muy bueno pa'l cuerno con la derecha y la izquierda. A otros 5 mató, no más por aquella quema. No se sabe si Miguel murió o sigue en la sierra. No más hallaron la sangre que fue regando en la hierba, pero cruzó por un río y le perdieron la huella. Pero cruzó por un río y le perdieron la huella.
Bitch on UPK, hey bitch on UPK. I can't even think about you right now. Yeah, I'm chilling with the homies and you know how I put down. I'm cool enough to sip and motherfucking with these little bitches. Ice up on my neck, got these hoes so consistent and so relentless that I just come back with stats in my backpack. I gotta make a track. Man, fuck what you talking about, that bitch is a net. Now I don't smoke no crap, but show a nigga from the back. I just on the block, now these bitches won't come out. Me and Cud chillin', got Modelos in the south. Niggas be muggin', but I name it in their mouth. Cause they know how Prince Sharp Mom put it down. Down, did it down. Hot in my coupe cruising around town. They out in the back on the ground. Glizzy on the mount. Bitches want water like I'm a fountain. They fall up to the house. Well, shit, this ain't even my house. But, top ass bitches, they wanna lounge. Want me dog it out like a hound. But look what I found. When you're up, they all wanna come around. But when you're down, they just kick you on the ground. Lame ass nigga, he that bitch master. Lame ass buster, you fucking cracker. Judas ass boy, you backstabber. Yeah.
Big soldier, nigga. Just give me a reason. Fuck peace, getting even. Won't beat with feet. Taking over, nigga. Let me make it clear. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I'm about to start a fire. Whole team full of riders. They be dead on the ride, boy. Ain't gon' be no survivors. Big soldier, nigga. Don't care where it is. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I'm repped out, tell them watch your mouth. You know we gon' bend your block. I'ma walk in time bomb. I go viral. You niggas like TikTok, yeah. This ain't what you want. Tell them throw in the towel. We make niggas hit the clock in with our toe fire, rain brimstone. They gon' think that you live a lie. We ain't got no picks. We want it all. We gon' make you pick a spot. We knocking on the door, so let us in. Or you know we gon' pick the locks. We in the field for real. Every day while y'all just say watch. We making enemies our foot stores. Don't know nothing about the op. It take one try when I rock out. I'm like David when I sling shots. I'm putting attachments on everything. Y'all want me to connect the dots. This drum got 50 unreleased hits. You don't want to be the next to drop. I put them in a box and make that shit double wood. You don't want to be the next to flop. Yeah. Niggas feeling themselves. Get a shovel, tell them dig the plot. Can't fit you and your man's in it, just tell him get a bigger box. Cause I'll put you in one and knock you out one. Call him my nigga knock. I'll put your song on, cut it on mute, and then tell you that shit was hot.
That shit was hot.
Big soldier, nigga. Just give me a reason. Fuck peace, getting even. Won't beef with feet. Taking over, nigga. Let me make it clear. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I'm about to start a fire. Whole team full of riders. They be dead on the ride, boy. Ain't gon' be no survivors. Big soldier, nigga. Come on, don't care where it is. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. Big soldier, nigga. I come in the name of the boss. So my niggas that is wartime, already ready to cross. That point shoot bitch. Red Dead Redemption. Got them niggas scared to whisper. Is you with us or against us? Can't stop to the zone lock. I don't think get the picture. It come from my head, I'm giving them lead. The preacher give him a scripture. Flow cold style vicious. Niggas sweeter than the missus. Got soldiers posted. I'll put them on your roof. Merry Christmas. Bring hither and slay him. Got the Glock, got the book of loot. Keep the stick like Dumbledore. Play dumb, I'ma let it loose. Call my gun harmony. Call my main bitch Betty Boop. He the truth, I'ma need the proof. Got stripes like Beetlejuice. Hit his ass like a Louisville. Hit him low, then I hit him high. Bring him home to the umpire. Give him bars like Wi-Fi. Turn the booth to a bonfire. Little bitch, I'm a live wire. I ride like a car tire. It's on mine when I ride by. Big soldier, nigga. Just give me a reason. Fuck peace, getting even. Won't beef with feet. Taking over, nigga. Let me make it clear. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is. I'm about to start a fire. Whole team full of riders. They be dead on the ride, boy. Ain't gon' be no survivors. Big soldier, nigga. Come on, don't care where it is. They want the cloud, we want the zone. That's the way it is.
I heard they coming for blood, I'ma be coming for more. Give me the floor, they better come with a mop. I'ma be making it pour. Nigga, I'm raw, fly with the hammer like Thor. Found on my ops in the morgue, tell them I'm four. I'ma be bombing these lanes, understand how and war. I've been the lead, time to get back in the street, time to get back on my feet. Had time to read, check out we came from the east. Wait till my dogs are released, heard they was sleep. So we gon' wake them up, put them up in the sky, the Lord gon' take them up. I take on anybody, think he brave enough. I've been the same and I ain't never changing up. I'm in my zone, hit up my cellular phone, tell me whatever he on. I take that scouter, he on them perks and that powder. Homie ain't really that strong, I'm like a dog. Better yet, Benny King, I keep a lion head on my pinky ring. I keep a shield, want you see everything, G43, Symphony, let it sing.
You ain't too, you crazy. Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga. I bet what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is in fact a If revenge was a woman, now I stole that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but they quit. question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crack as hell. Should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas. Pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder. Claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he said something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't all who got the gun. It's all who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead. Just raised up the change. Bring shots. I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you. You'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%. I don't want to hear none of that. He dropping sword. Fuck him. Just make sure you get that cover back. Look around. He ain't with us. Probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter. God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want. It's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga. I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side. Yeah, this the.
We all know about this.
Let me work it out.
Follow up on up.
I'm good to go.
Barack. Y'all watch him, yo, Shabrook Thumb.
Y'all about Shimmy out Shy Brock a thumb. Clap it up, Akim. Let's get it on. Most High in Christ. We're here tonight. Who we having here tonight?
We got HQ, sir.
Give HQ a hand. Harlem. Go ahead, Warrior.
We got California, Officer Lahab in the building, sir.
Officer Lahab. Give Officer Lahab a hand out of California.
And Officer Ash Kawar from California as well.
Ash Kawar from Cali. Give him a hand.
We have Milwaukee in the building.
Give Milwaukee a hand. I see you, Milwaukee.
We have ISPK Mexico, Yashikar in the room with us.
ISPK Mexico. Give him a hand.
We also have Canada in the room. Officer Baraki Allah.
Give Baraki Allah a hand out of Canada.
And also Officer Yakaya Allah from Texas.
Texas. Give Texas a hand. Also with me in here tonight, we have Captain Mawal Quad's rib, Banaf. Give Banaf a hand over here. He's standing over there. I'm trying to get her to come on screen. Just so Captain Mawal Quad can know she is not trying to escape Mawal Quad. She's coming right back to you. Don't worry, Warrior. Banaf is here, man. She's an excellent pillar in the school. She's been an excellent sister, man, and a great help to all the work that Commanding General Johanna does in the Midwest. Give her a hand. Well done. Also, uno momento por los anuncios. Mi nombre es General Mahayamin. Soy tu hermano y estos son los anuncios. Somos la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Comenzamos en 1 Oeste Calle 125, Harlem, Nueva York. Desde 1969 debajo del comando de el general Johanna. Carnales, esta es la verdad. Si tú eres latino, negro o indio nativo, tú eres Israel, el pueblo elegido, Dios. Tu madre y tu padre dicen que somos un culto y mantienen su iglesia sin culpa. Pero su iglesia tiene toda la culpa de lo que nos está pasando. Órale.
Órale.
Also, I asked some of the brothers from other tribes to come in to the class tonight because I wanted them to tell all of us, maybe from the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, and the tribe of Levi, what it's like and what their life was like coming in and joining a school that is so predominantly Negro, a school that is so predominantly Judite. I believe that their stories are good for all of us to understand things from their perspective. Everyone understands, right?
Come on, sir.
Also, run down the list of the things I have to go over tonight on Facebook.
Sir, we're about to inform everyone who the prize is when it comes to a man or a woman.
We're going through that tonight. Who the prize is between men and women. Go ahead.
We have Katt Williams tells all about the industry.
We're going into Katt Williams tonight. Come on, about the whole battle that he had with the comedians. Go ahead.
And we're going to find out what color is the most LGBTQ plus.
Well, I didn't say color. You jumping ahead of me right there because you're a prophet of God.
Like I said.
But I'm going to read an article from America's leading LGBT magazine,
The Advocate.
The Advocate. This magazine has been around, I think, since the 70s. Now it's online, and it is the journal of record for the LGBT community. And they're going to tell you what they believe is the gayest thing in the world. And it's from their article. Give Captain Mawa a hand. I see you, warrior. She ain't trying to escape Mawa. I'll put her on a plane and send her right back down there. I'll never let her get away. Well done, Okay, so we'll go into that. Give me the things I said I was going over from Facebook. That's the things I would like to go into first. I'll get your questions right after this, all right?
Sir. So from Facebook, we're going to go over a girl exposing her ex-boyfriend.
Not that. That's good. But the things I put on Facebook to say I was going to go over tonight. Let me find it for you. It's on.
I have it here, sir.
I just don't want to forget. All right. Tonight, I would like to try to do all of them if I can. All right. Go ahead.
Come on, Concert. So you said that we're going to be going over the things that churches and fake Israelites do.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be talking about that One West would never do.
That's important. Save that for towards the end. That's my main topic tonight. My main topic is things that fake Israelites and churches do that the Israelite School of UPK would never do. All right. That's the main topic. I'll go into that right before I go into the most LGBT thing in the world, according to the LGBT magazine. Let me see who we got here in TikTok. We got West Coast 350. They on TikTok with me. I see you, West Coast. Put a 1W in there. All right, go ahead, warrior. What else did you have?
And also, terrible husbands make terrible families.
Oh, that's a good one. Terrible husbands make terrible families. We'll go into that tonight as well. All right, that's the same topic as things that fake Israelites and Christians do that men in the UPK would never do. That's the same topic. Go ahead.
That's it that you have posted.
No problem. Okay, questions. Let's have them. Any of the brothers online? Lahab, Yashikar, Trooper Yakawan. You got a question, warrior? Milwaukee, Ashkawar, Harlem.
Law, sir.
Sir.
No sweat. Anyone in the chat room, do you have a question?
Sir, I have some questions from the chat.
All right.
Okay, let me get them for you right now. Okay, so the first question I have is from Officer Sakan. He asked in Tobit 12 and 15, who are the other holy angels, and are they archangels?
All right, let's hear it. Let's hear the question. One Illuminated 213. I see you in the chat room. Go ahead, Doc.
Sir. The brothers again.
The book of Tobit, chapter 12. Hold this. Verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
I am Raphael, one of the 7 holy angels, which present the prayers of the saints, and which go in and out before the glory of the Holy One.
Raphael in the Hebrew, that's Rapaya Allah. Now, Rapaya Allah is in charge of these angels, which is why he's saying he's one of the holy angels. There are 4 chief angels in the Bible. That's Raphael or Rapaya Allah, Aria Allah. That's Uriel, Micah Allah. That's Michael. I'm missing one more. Gabaria Allah, which is Gabriel. Those are the chief angels below Jesus Christ. The rank order in the kingdom of heaven is the Most High God, Jesus Christ, the 24 elders, I believe it's 24 of them, 24 elders that sit by the Most High's throne, the 4 archangels. That's the rank of the kingdom of heaven. All right, everyone understands? The other 6 angels besides what's his name again? Rapaya Allah. Other 6 angels are those are the angels that work under him, and they carry those prayers, which is what Rapaya Allah was just speaking about. All right, go ahead. Was that it?
Yeah, just Tobit 12 and 15, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the next question I have, sir, is from Trooper Nawanya Allah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, your young man got his name. Most High in Christ.
All right, Nawanya Allah out of Florida, right? Give him a hand.
Most
Trooper Nawanya Allah. Go ahead, warrior.
He asked, sir, can he get the UPK stance on soul ties? That he was telling his sister that sex is marriage, and that him and his sister and whoever she has laid with are bound together forever, and she brung up soul ties.
Okay, you got to help me out with that. I know that's some Christian term that the Christians love to use, the word soul tie. What in the hell does it mean? I don't even know what it means, but I know I hear Christian women, they've been saying that, since about the 80s, I think. Does anybody know what they're talking about? Sorry.
So from my understanding is like when people say that their souls have been intertwined from like past lives and this life. Souls meet again.
I'm not sure if it's that. I think it's more like, you have sex with these men and then you get soul ties, and if you get too many of them, you all jammed up. I don't know. Break it down. But now, tell me all about that. What do they say over there? Y'all know? Nobody knows. Don't act like you don't know. Somebody tell me what a soul tie is.
I just looked it up, sir.
Go ahead.
I just looked it up, sir, and it says that while not backed by scientific evidence, the phrase soul ties refers to a relationship that encompasses a deep, meaningful attachment between two people, which can include romantic, friendly, or even familial connection.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. All I can tell you is this, right? When a woman has sex with a man, she joins with that man. And some women believe that they can have sex without joining him. They believe that they can have sex with no repercussions. They believe that they are tougher and stronger than they actually are. They believe that, sex, that they can just, in essence, have sex the way a wicked man has sex. They believe that their whole life, they've met men who have had sex like it's nothing. And they have met men like that, because there are many men that believe the same thing. They believe that they can have sex without joining to a woman. Those men find out through 18 years of child support and through venereal diseases, they find out that sex joins you to her, whether you like it or not. Now, there are some women that have to find out the same thing. They go to the nightclub or go on Instagram and try to have sex the way a man does, not knowing that they are going to get tied to that man. Their soul is tied to him, which I believe, which is what the slang term is trying to say. If it's trying to say that, that's true. So many of you're married to some women and you are sharing her. You're sharing her with her past, and she cannot let it go. And you're wondering why, you can't have her, because she's haunted. A brother called me today and he was telling me about hauntings and things that this brother feels. And so many sisters feel the same thing. There are a lot of your wives, they're haunted. They're haunted. There are no demons in the house, and there are no demons, only coming out the TV screen from the movies you watch. But you do have things haunting you. All of those past relationships haunt you. And this is a good way to tell. If your wife, when she talks to you, if she says this, well, you see my ex. Well, you see, I can't do that with you because my ex would always do this. Well, my baby's father, he would always do that. So that's why I can't do that with you. No, I don't like that because you see, my ex, he would do this to me. Well, my ex always said this to me. She is haunted by those exes. He's haunted by them. They're gone, but they're there nonetheless. They're with her nonetheless. So that's what a soul tie is. I believe that's what he's saying. Sisters, you should stop having sex with so many men. You can't do that without repercussions. You're not as tough as you think you are. You're a woman and you're soft. And when a man goes into you, he leaves something behind. I pray you understand. Was there anything else?
Wow, so that was it with his question.
Solid. Next.
Concert. The next question I have is from Buffalo, sir.
Go ahead.
They would like the brothers would like a breakdown on Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20.
You got ISUPK Toronto in here and this other thing over here. Hey, can I invite you into this thing, into the live TikTok, Asher?
Please, can you repeat that, sir?
Can I invite you into the live TikTok?
No, sir. It's not gonna go onto the StreamYard.
Salakia, no sweat. All right, so we got Hakalaka's in here too. What's your question? He wants to break down Deuteronomy 18 and 20. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
The light, I'm gonna need you to kill that light from if you could in there. Can you do that? If you can, let me know.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
But the prophet which shall presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak,
mm-hmm.
or that shall speak in the name of other gods,
mm-hmm.
even that prophet shall die.
Yeah, that's biblical judgment. That's what happened to Martin Luther King. Many of the world, you celebrate Martin Luther King's life because, of course, living like Martin Luther King can save your life if you're a slave. I've always understood, because Commanding General Yohana taught it to me, on why people, black people especially, love Martin Luther King, because behaving like Martin Luther King is the best way to stay alive in a land that is run by cruel people. And our oppressor is cruel. There's a thing in science and animal behaviorism. It's called survival of the nicest. And it's how they theorize that wolves were turned into dogs. That wolves, there was a wolf that hated people, that would unalive people. That wolf starved. Then there was a wolf that was cur and would bow his head and would come close to campfires and would come close to people because he was starving. Probably the wolf that couldn't hunt very well, the wolf that was too small to get a big portion of the prey, but he knew how to get close to human campfires, and humans began to throw him food. And they believe that is where the first dogs came from, survival of the nicest. That if you're nice enough to the people that have food, you can survive. Well, I certainly understand why you love Martin Luther King, because if you're nice enough, if you can cozy up to the people with jobs and with schools and with college and with employment, you could survive. The problem is that person who you've attached yourself to is a person that, although white people love him, God is against him. And Martin Luther King's death was judgment from God. That's why he was unalived. Man is the one who did it by his hand. It was done by the hand of man, but the Most High God ordained it, and it's right here in the Bible. Read it one more time.
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 20. But the prophet which I presume to speak a word in my name, which I have not commanded him to speak.
You see, the words that Martin Luther King spoke, God never ordained him to say those things. He was not a man of God. If Martin Luther King was alive today, he would have been caught on Epstein's Island. He would have absolutely been there. He was that type of man. Who got caught on Epstein's Island? Donald Trump, Bill Clinton, what's the other cat name? Alan Dershowitz, David Copperfield, and Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was the only black man dumb enough to get caught on that Epstein's Island. It's too late for him to pay for it, of course, but his name is on the list. Well, if Martin Luther King was alive, my God, he would have burned up more miles, run into Epstein's Island than you could possibly imagine. That's the kind of man he was, but he wasn't a man of God. But he presumed to speak God's word in front of people. He had the arrogance to think that someone so deviant could actually speak for God. what arrogance he had. He knew the type of sex he was having in those hotels with those white prostitutes and those orgies, and he didn't have any conscience to not go out the next day and say he spoke for God. Man, listen, you might not care what men do, but God does. You might not care what type of preacher you follow, but God does. You'll follow Kirk Franklin. You'll follow T.D. Jakes. You don't care what your reverend swallows, but God does. And God made his judgment clear with Martin Luther King. That's what his precept is about. Next.
Khan, sir, Ash Kawar has a question and then a question in the room, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Khan, sir, can you hear me, General?
I hear you fine, Warrior.
Khan, sir. My question was on Tobit 5 and 10, sir, through 13. Mm-hmm. I just out of curiosity, I wanted to know why the angel responded how he responded, because it according to the verses following,
mm-hmm.
It sounds like he was like angry with the question.
All right.
It says verse 10, then Tobit said unto him, brother, show me of what tribe and family thou art. Verse 11, to whom he said, dost thou seek for a tribe or a family or an hired man to go with thy son? Then Tobit said unto him, I wouldn't know, brother, thy kindred and name. And then I'll skip down to 13.
Do you know what this is about? Do you know who this is that's speaking?
Sir, it's the angel.
Right. That's why he was angry, because he was hiding the fact that he was an angel. So it's like you questioning someone. You want to know, well, what tribe are you from, huh? Who's your family? What's your family? Listen, mind your business, man. Are you looking for a tribe, or do you want somebody to come with you? Because the angel is trying to trick him and not let him know that he's an angel. That's why he said it like that.
Sir. So if I may, sir, so when the angel says, what did he say? I think he tells him his tribe.
Mm-hmm.
Was he making that up, or?
Yeah, yes, he was.
Okay,
because he was an angel. He didn't have a tribe.
Right.
Right. But he knew that he had a job to do, to go travel with this man, to go take this woman, and to give this man the medicine to cure his woman's mental illness. You see, a lot of you dummies out there, listen right now, Ashkawar, they don't believe in medicine for mental problems. They believe that you should solve mental problems, I think, by eating cucumbers or sea moss or, God knows what, or just doing nothing. But this angel went and gave Tobias a prescription to cure his future wife's mental illness. He took him by the river. The fish jumped out the river to try to eat Tobias. They unalived the fish. Then the angel cut the gallbladder out the fish and said, take this gallbladder, burn it in the incense holder by the bed when you go to have sex with your wife. And that woman who had unalived 7 men before him, she breathed that medicine into her body, just like you inhale an inhaler when you have asthma. She breathed it into her body, and the demon ran out of her, brother. So that angel had to do that job, but he did not and could not tell this brother that he was an angel. Precept: be careful to entertain strangers, for some have entertained angels unaware. Are you familiar with that?
Sir.
That's in the New Testament. You understand? And many times angels don't tell you who they are. So you be careful how you treat people, because many times there'll be an angel somewhere. Some angel is talking to you. Some angel is sitting there. And so if you're mean and cruel to every brother that you see, you're going to be mean and cruel to an angel of God unaware. You won't know. If I was you, I'd be kind to every brother and sister that I see. I'd be kind to every sister because I know she has a father. And I want him to know that I was right with his daughter. And I'd be kind to every brother because some of them could be angels. You understand?
Sir.
Solid. Next.
Sir, we have a question in the room. Can someone pass the mic to the sister, please?
Also, Asher, if I say something that's online or one of my topics, just tell me and I'll do it now to get them all in. Or I can just run them all down at the end. Either one is fine with me.
Just for time's sake, at 8 o'clock, can we start going over them?
No problem. Let's go.
Concert. Pass the remote to sis. All right.
Piggyback on what you were saying about soul tie.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a DNA between the man and the woman. Like when they have sex, that
Is
they
it DNA?
yeah.
Well, you definitely passed some DNA. That's for damn sure. You have
Right.
sex. You have sex with a woman. You're gonna give up some DNA. DNA all over the damn place. Yes.
That's
So
why. That's why they
true.
have like the soul tie.
Well, that's not why it's a soul tie. It's why there is absolutely a biological tie, meaning if he has HIV, now you have HIV. As you know, black women have the highest rate of HIV, higher than sub-Saharan Africa, especially down there in Florida. Be careful, Florida, because there's HIV down in Florida everywhere. All right. So that's a biological effect of sex. You're going to trade DNA. You're going to trade herpes and chlamydia and trichinosis and a whole dictionary full of diseases that you're going to get from that man who you think means nothing to you, and you think you can have sex with him and never call him again and move on to the next man, but he's going to leave some DNA in you. That's for sure. Now, a soul tie is what he does to your spirit. The wear and tear from all of those different men, what they like, their personalities. Some of them beat you. So now because you got beat by your last boyfriend, what do you tell your next man? Well, see, when we argue, I get scared. I get scared whenever we argue. And you're going to say, why, baby? Because my baby's father, he was physically abusive to me. So now when you raise your voice, it scares me. I don't like that. Okay, babe, I'll be back. I'm going out. Where you going? Well, I'm going out. Where you going? Babe, why you trip every time I leave out the door? You see, because my ex, he was having sex with my sister. And he would tell me he leaving out the door and he would go to my sister's house. Now you have to now do everything in the opposite of what all the other men did, or do some of the same things that the other men did when she compliments her ex. Oh, well, my ex, he always took care of his kids. He got shot and he dead, but he used to take care of his kids, my baby's father. Oh, that's good. So now you got to make sure you're good, just like her dead baby's father. He got shot and he's dead. But now you got to make sure that you being good. Listen, forget all of that. I'm not doing nothing that your baby father did. You didn't have a baby's father. I am the first man you've ever been with. Now, if you can't handle that, then you have soul ties that I don't have the time to untie. Just leave her alone and let her sleep with those ghosts. Let her be with those ghosts. But she can't be with you. I'm sure you understand, right, sister?
Yeah, come.
Next.
How's the question, sir?
Benjamin, go ahead.
Oh, of course. I want to see if this was a precept, sir, with the precept with the demons that tie with the soul tie. This is Mark 5:12. And all the devils besought him, saying, "Send us into the swine, that we may enter into them." 13. And forthwith Jesus gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea.
Yeah, what Benjamin is talking about is a story when Christ cast these demons out of a man. The demons left the man and went into a flock of pigs. When the pigs had the demons, they committed suicide, all of the pigs. Those same demons that were in this man, which showed you what these demons were doing to this man for all of his life, making him live a self-destructive lifestyle, making him smoke cigarettes, making him smoke weed, making him an alcoholic, making him live a lifestyle of death, making him go to church, making his mother send him to church so he could get molested in church. These demons want you to die, and they work on you either fast or slow for the entirety of the time that they have you. They left the man, went into the pigs, and jumped straight into the water to commit suicide. Those are the demons you have in you. Now, where do these demons come from? Trauma. Trauma is a door. Trauma is like a crack in a wall. Imagine like a big castle with a giant wall. And this castle is, strong, and the wall is strong. But then somebody starts to beat against the wall and beat against the wall, and the wall starts to crack. Then the enemy can come inside. That's what trauma does. Trauma cracks at you. And then the molestation and poverty and being poor and getting kicked out of school and being abused, and it cracks open a hole. And then the demon comes in. And you're happy to have that demon because demons comfort you. They soothe you. They make you feel better. You're not alone anymore. You're not sad anymore. They help you. And then they make you jump straightway into the river and die. Everyone understands.
John May, sir.
Go ahead.
If I can get a precept on that, is that Mark 3:27? No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house.
That's how it works, warrior. Next.
Sir, ISPK Mexico has a question, sir.
México, Yahweh en el nombre de Yahweh Shai te bendiga.
Yahweh en nombre de Yahweh Shai lo bendiga, mi general.
Sí.
Salaki, sir, could you hear me clearly?
Sí, sí.
All right, I don't want con, sir. I mean, I know the breakdown for this, but I would like for you to, if you could, Baba Kishal, break it down. It'd be on Luke chapter 17, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
It says, take heed to yourselves. If thy brother trespass against thee, rebuke him. And if he repent, forgive him.
You want me to break this down for you?
Baba Kasha.
These are the rules. These are the rules of the UPK, which you're reading right now. If the word trespass is like, you know how you trespass somebody's property? That term, like, you're trespassing. This is my property, and you are in my house, walking on my lawn. You're violating me. That's what trespass means. If a brother violates you, that's your wife, and now he's taking her out on a date. That's your money, and now he's stealing it. That's your car, and now he won't give it back. He violates you, your personal property. What's yours? He violates you. Well, if he does that, rebuke him. What does rebuke him mean? Check him. Tell him he's wrong. And you can do this of any rank. Rank is irrelevant. Of any rank, there's just a way to do it. If a brother is your peer, meaning the same rank as you, or below you, then you come to him just like you would want someone to come to you. Hey, listen, Knock, man, that's my car, man. Why you do that to my car, brother? That's my wife. What are you doing with her, man? What's going on, man? Why are you doing that to me? That's wrong, Knock. What you did to me is wrong, brother. That's not right, Knock. Now, if you rebuke him, if he hears you, then you've done the right thing. Now, let's say the man is above you. He might be a 5,000 or a captain or a general. Now, you say, with all due respect, sir, that's my car. With all due respect, sir, that's my wife. With all due respect, sir, you chastise him like you would a father. Like if your elderly father did something wrong, you have to tell him, but you take into account his age and his seniority over you. You take that into account, but you still have to rebuke him. You understand?
See, mi general, if I could, sir.
Go ahead, warrior.
Sir. I've had some brothers hit me up every now and then. It's mostly Hispanic brothers. Us as being Hispanics, we already have a barrier language. I know I have a heavy accent, and my accent gets heavier every time I get in class. My English is out. So there's some brothers, in certain situations that they've told me that they've been offended and they've tried to rebuke that brother. But that brother would say, Shammai, I'm 1,000, or I'm a 5,000, or I'm a captain. And he won't let that brother speak. And in most cases, I don't want, if I could, sir, a lot of us Hispanics brothers, when we get in this truth, sir, all in where I'm from, in my zone, in my time and era, it was about, it was about loyalty. We've been always at war with Judah. Always. So me joining the ISUPK, of course they don't understand what it is. They're under the witchcraft of Christianity and Catholicism. But to them, it's like if I drop my cover for being a Mexican, and now everybody turns their back on us. My moms, my brothers, everybody turned their back on me. And for many brothers, it's like this. When we get in this truth, this is the only family that we have, because we already put everybody away in our family because they didn't want us hanging around with Judah, with blacks. We've always been at wars. You know, it's that word that they call us out one, amayatero. But we choose this because this is the truth, and we understand that we're brothers, that we're family. And when the brotherhood is not on point, we done lost everybody in our lives. A lot of us even lose our wives out of one. They would leave us just for, because we're joining with the blacks. It's a race trader, you know. And then when we're being treated certain ways, when the brotherhood is not on point, it really messes with us. Not everybody is combative to say, now this is, you know, like me, I stayed in this true hardcore because of the dream that I had, and nobody was going to take me out. But a lot of brothers don't have that spirit, and they end up leaving the truth, and they'll call me all sad. No, how do you do it, Yashikar? Well, how did you do it? All they did was yell at me. They wouldn't listen to me. You know, they would have brotherhood. Nobody would speak to me. I was by myself. And how did you do it? You know, of course, I tell them, you got to take him to counsel, Carnan. You got to take him to counsel. But they never listen. And, you know, it's like it breaks the spirit out of one, because a brother already is going in this truth broken, because nobody in his family wants him anymore. Homeboys he grew up with all his life, they turned their back on him. You know, the pinche vato mayatero homes, you know, like, and they, you know, they get on it, you know, and for us, this is all we got. This is how we got it. And some brothers, they've said that, hey, I gotta watch out being treated like a wetback by our enemies, by the Edomites, and now I feel like I'm being treated like a wetback here too. Like, how do you do it? Yashika is like, no, it's counsel, it's counsel. If they don't want to listen, you have to take it to counsel, because it's two different worlds colliding in the way we handle ourselves. I can say among Issachar, us is respect all the way first. We don't like to get our spirits tested. So when we get yelled at, or what the fuck are you doing, Yashka, or anything like that, it activates us. We, you know, we wouldn't even let people in the street talk to us without us, you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't want we would get into it. You know how Israel is. People die over just mean mugging people. You know, so being treated like that out of one is just something that's real heavy on us. How the brotherhood has to be on point, especially with brothers that are barely in the truth, because, you know, we don't even feel like we belong here at first. We're thinking we're doing a mistake. And when people look down on us, when people speak to us, when they can say, hey, Salakia, can you please help me do this? Versus, I'm 1,000, I need you to do this. And you know, without an explanation, without explaining the military structure, or just plain being tyrants out of one, it burdens a lot of us, and a lot of brothers. I know a lot of brothers that get out of the truth because of that. But that was it out of one. To water.
No, and no sweat, warrior. The water for what you said, and I think it's important that everyone hears it. But is there a specific question that you're asking about that?
I mean, I just wanted to get this on class, and so the brothers could know that you know, we are Israel, and we do belong here, and the truth is ours. There's no Israel without the 12 tribes. All of them. I'm just pretty much just kind of letting brothers know out there, you know.
Well, I'm glad. Well, listen. Well, if I could, I do believe that I can help you and help brothers like that who are going through that. So let me give everyone the scenario. You're a brother in the truth. You're from the tribe of Yashikar, the chosen people of God, the so-called Mexicans. And then you're getting yelled at by someone in the truth, and they're berating you, and they're acting like what I like to call that type of person that you're talking about. I like to call him a pocket tyrant. You know, some pocket tyrant, because now he's an officer of 5,000 or a captain over 12 men. He thinks he's Adolf fucking Hitler. He thinks he is some big bad hombre. Now he's everything because now there's 6 men that call him sir. There are some people, brother, that are terrible at being in charge. They're horrible at it. Those type of men have terrible families because they're terrible husbands. They're horrible. They're in charge. The same thing happens in a home. Imagine if you're in a home, like I know there are Yashakarite homes like this, where he's in charge. He's the father over the house, right? And so because of that, what does he tell his wife? I'm the man. I'm the man. And now he gets drunk every night and beats his wife. And every time his wife goes to say something, what does he say? This is my house. I'm the man over this house, because he's in charge of one woman and 3 scared children hiding when he gets drunk. He's a pocket tyrant. Well, there are pocket tyrants everywhere, everywhere. So now you're a Mexican in the school and you come up against some pocket tyrant in the UPK, something that almost never happens here. Almost never, but it could happen. It could happen. And now he berates you. When you go to him, he does not hear you, but you don't want to take him to counsel because you don't have a combative spirit. That's not how you are, and you're already hated by the Mexicans who told you never to join this nigger shit. This shit full of was it mayate? What's the word you use?
Mayates are the one.
Mayates. Full of mayates, and what are you doing over there? Then he leaves the school because he didn't receive brotherhood. Now, this is a question you could ask him. When he leaves the school, does he start smoking weed again and getting high again? Really? That's strange, though, because he left the school over the lack of brotherhood, right? Am I right?
Sir. In situations like that,
I'm giving you an example. Meaning,
of
course, I've seen it too many times. And they always leave the school, and then when you find them a little while later, are they home just keeping the commandments of God? Is that what they're doing? Do you know yet? Let me fast forward, Yashikar. The brothers that say they left the truth because there was no brotherhood, they start smoking weed again. And they snort coke again. And they go to prostitutes again. And they celebrate Christmas again. And they do the exact same sin that they claimed to hate. You see, let me give you in a nutshell, Locke. People that say they left the school because of brotherhood are lying. They're lying to you. It's not true. Because if they believed in brotherhood, they would fight for it. Because there can be no brotherhood without someone willing to fight for it. Let me give you another question to ask them. I'm sure they're not saying that Mexicans aren't mean to each other. That's not what they're saying, are they, Warrior? Huh?
Nah, sir. We're always
because I think it would be stupid to say Mexicans never talk mean to each other. Mexicans never yell at each other, because that, of course, would sound ridiculous, would it not? Huh? Right, because there are pocket tyrants in the Mexican community as well that are mean to Mexicans, cruel to other Mexicans, shoot other Mexicans, beat up other Mexicans, and dare I say, yell at other Mexicans. That happens, right? So if they're saying that they're not used to this, that's a lie, because their father acted like this when he was drunk. When they join a gang, they join a Mexican gang. How do you get in a Mexican gang? How do you join?
You either have to unalive somebody, or you get jumped in.
Yeah, so is that mean? Is that mean to other Mexicans? Yeah, I've heard that out the years where some brother came to me and told me, white fence in California, and these Mexican gangs, they stick together. I said, stick together? What in that fuck are you talking about? Mexican gangs don't stick together. They unalive each other. They don't stick together. They hate each other and snitch on each other. They don't love each other. But of course, when they come join the UPK, they'll go, Mexicans would never talk to each other like this. I've never heard such language. You're a liar. Mexicans do cruel things to one another, and West Indians are cruel to each other, and Puerto Ricans are cruel to each other. Let me tell you what else happens, brother. The tribe of Judah, We're cruel to each other. Now, let me blow your mind with something. Now, listen to this carefully. Every Mexican in the school. Do you know one of the most Judite nigger things that anyone could ever do to you is to be mean to you just like they would another nigger? Because that's how we treat each other. Do you understand, Yashikar? That is exactly how we treat each other. You know what that pocket tyrant is doing to you? He's doing to you what he does to Judites. He does that to them too. That same pocket tyrant, he'll get a Judite and he'll say, Shemai, Ox, shut up. I'm a big bad captain of 10,000. I'm a big bad officer of 1,000. Shemai. Do you think he only does that to Mexicans? Please. Sir. No, please. Let me give you a brief story if I could. I came up in the school when I was young. I was a officer of 50 in Philadelphia. And there was a pocket tyrant in Philadelphia. And this cat would just abuse me verbally every day. He was from the tribe of Judah, just like myself. And he was terrible. And it was just breaking my spirit down. But you know what? He was a captain of 10,000. And he told me there was nothing I could do about it. It got so bad one time, I remember it specifically. He went and got another brother who was a captain of 13,000. And he said, we're going to have a private council, but we're not going to take it to the generals in New York because you don't want to go in front of them because they're worse than me. That's something that a pocket tyrant does, where he'll tell you, don't go talk to General Mahayaman. Don't talk to General Yohana. Don't talk to General Katham or Kubal or Shawamar Haas because they're so mean. You should talk to me. I will have the council. And you should be thankful because if you went to the generals, they would destroy you. And they were doing that to me. And then there was a time when I just by mistake was around commanding General Yohana. I was an officer of 5,000. And I was with him, and he was so brotherly and so kind that I started thinking about this captain of 10,000 that was treating me like garbage. I remember going, well, wait a minute, he's a general of 13 shields. Why is he so nice? And this captain of 10,000 is treating me like garbage. And one day I said, well, sir, is it true that you don't have to take a brother to the council with you? You could just handle it yourself? And he said, what did you say, Ak? I said, well, yeah, a Captain so-and-so told me that we didn't have to go to the generals for counsel, that we shouldn't tell the generals what's happening in our city. They should handle it themselves. Brother, he stopped the car and said, what in the hell are you talking about? Then I began to tell him about what I was going through and all of the brothers in Philadelphia. Commanding General Yohana lived in New York. And so he would just come down sometimes to Philadelphia. He didn't know that we were in Philadelphia being abused. And I told him everything that night. He went and called the council. And he went to this same brother who I said I was trying to take him to council, but they stopped me. They said, don't go to council with Commanding General Yohana. We'll handle it. And he told this brother, I'll never forget it, on my front porch. He said, if these allegations are true that they said about you, if you're abusing your authority, if you're abusing young men, I'm coming for you, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. This brother bawled out crying. He started to cry. He bawled crying. And when I heard, I said, oh my God, I'm watching it. And Commanding General Yohana came down there and showed us what brotherhood was. Here's the problem with the Mexicans that you're talking about. They think they can have brotherhood without courage. There can be no brotherhood without courage. And if you want to be in this school, you must be no coward. You can't be afraid of some fucking pocket tyrant that's sitting over you who forces you to bow down to him and separates you from the other brothers. There are some pocket tyrants that think that you belong to them. They think you're their officer. They think you're their servant. And they separate you from the rest of the school. Before you know it, you're not even part of the school. You're part of your city. You're part of the town you're in. And that captain over you or that 5,000 over you, he will try to separate you from Commanding General Yohana like you're his baby boy, like you belong to him. You're not even a part of the school. You're his. He owns you. And every time you have a problem, he'll say, well, we're not going to tell headquarters about it. We're going to handle it for ourselves. We got to keep business in our city to our city. You know who says that? Child molesters. Child molesters say, what do they say? They say, whatever happens in this house stays in this house. Don't tell people outside the house what happens in this family. That's what some pocket tyrant will do to you because he thinks he owns you. He thinks he's a king over his little lordship that's 5 people in some city. You're going to have courage or else you're not a member of the UPK. You belong to him. You're his. And that's whether you're a Mexican or a Judite or a Puerto Rican or a Gaddite. There is no way to have brotherhood without defending it. So you're going to have to be an officer of 50 who now watches classes. And you hear me say, put me on the full screen with the other Mexicans right now. How many, raise your hand if you have ever heard us say, if a brother offends you, you have to take him to counsel. Raise your hand if you heard that. Now, are you telling me that you are so terrified of some fucking small pocket tyrant in your camp, you're more afraid of him than you are of me? Is that what you're saying? He scares you so much that you're so terrified of him that you are not afraid of me. Bring him in front of me and I'll show you who to be afraid of. Now, if you're not going to do that, then you belong to him. You're his boy. And you and your pocket tyrant daddy can get the fuck out of this school. And I'll be finding a way to get rid of that captain, that 5,000, and anyone who is so scared of him that they won't take him to counsel and they separate themselves from other brothers. I will get rid of you and your daddy. Both of you are gone. You understand, Yashikar?
The
commandments of Christ are set. You must take him to counsel. I'm not going to call every Mexican and say, hey, hola, is someone being mean to you? I can't do that. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to take him to counsel. What do you think he's going to do? What makes him so terrifying? He's a terrible husband and he has a terrible family. You're like a battered wife. You're like his wife. Would he beat you so bad that you don't want to call the cops? Is that Mexican? Mexicans don't act like that. Mexicans are warriors, huh? Unless you're telling me Mexicans are not warriors. Is that what I'm hearing? If that's what you're saying, tell me. Are you saying that a Mexican does not have the cojones to take someone to counsel? If you're saying that, whoever's saying that, raise your hand. Raise your hand if Mexicans are so pussy that they will not take a man to counsel because he's from the tribe of Judah. Raise your hand. Is that what you're saying? So, or can I assume that Mexicans are guerrero de Dios, that you are warriors of God? If you're that, then I'll expect you to do what a Judite would do. I'll expect you to fight for brotherhood, to fight to be a member of this school. Everyone understands. Comprende? Next question.
Sir. Sir, Milwaukee has a question for you, sir.
Milwaukee, you're up. Milwaukee, you're up.
Slack, sir, if I may.
Go ahead, Warrior.
This is Police Officer Kalal here in Milwaukee. I was wondering if I could get a general breakdown of Job 5 and 14 and 15. I just want a better understanding of it.
Give me one more time, please. Go ahead.
Whole time my address in my bag. I forgot that. Some of this stuff I'm just gonna leave here.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready to go. Is there something specific Or just a general break?
Just a general breakdown, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
It's like it, sir.
Milwaukee, read.
It's this is Job chapter 5, verse 14. They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night.
Hey, 1 second, Asher. Asher, let me stop you. I'm hearing that there's a bad lag. Is there a bad lag? If so, I can switch to this pad over here and try to fix it.
I'm seeing a lag on your visual, but not your audio.
I mean, is it a jam up or what?
Hold on 1 second. Let me just check it out on YouTube, sir.
Oh, yeah, Khan.
Yes, sir. If you can mind, I'm coming back, leaving and come back in.
All right, give me 1 second. All right, I'll try to rock it out. Everyone, just stand by, Milwaukee. Let me try to fix this. All right.
Count out of 1 count.
Don't let them take you out your spirit, gotta stay focused. Can't go back living how I was, cause it's repulsive. I don't ask for much, this all I ever wanted. And not killing, die behind it, you can quote me. Yeah, these hoes for the streets, they ain't holy. I ain't pulling up the spiritual when devils kiss your boots. We ain't no cowards, please don't say what you gon' do. Or post something on the internet you think you gotta prove. Cause I got Karak Ice, I got Shia War, got Kasarpakai, I got Imawan, got Kabataban, I got Tazaba, got Kakamaima, got Karanyala, got Yaragabar, Tribe of Issachar, bring out Gobble War. Couple young men in this bitch with an olive oil. If you ain't in these ranks, then you out of order. It's a time for everything right now, it's time for war. And I'm still the same nigga when I'm not recording. I pull up, shoot from half like I'm Michael Jordan. I don't think they fit to join the Lord's army. I survived a Christian church, moral of the story. I done beat so many demons, I got war stories. Garment look so hardcore, look like I morphed on him. Appetite for battle, yeah, I'm war hungry. I ain't choose this life, the Lord chose me. I'm a certified priest and I don't take that lightly. How I feel about this shit, yeah, I can't describe it. I know they mad at me, cause I can't trust the white man. I gird up my loins and did something mighty. Yeah, what's done in private, it's gonna come to light. Speak the truth into these bones and watch them come to life. All my friends are dead, let loose all the plagues, yeah.
Practice, not a game, not.
Hey, oh. Yeah. Hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. Without my niggas. Yeah. shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hock can gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talking shit. Y'all know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Voy a cantar un corrido, escuchen muy bien mis compas. Para la reina del sur, traficante muy famosa, nacida allá en Sinaloa, la tía Teresa Mendoza. El güero le dijo a Tere, te dejo mi celular.
Hey, we in there?
Concert.
Wrap it up, Akim. Okay, let me know. This try to work something out. Lord allow it works. All right.
Concert. So we have a few more questions. But the time is 8:26, sir.
Okay. Any ones I need to go into? If not, I'm gonna go right in my topic right now. Is your call up? Still lagging. It lagging. So why am I? Or maybe it's because of my TikTok. Is it possible my TikTok is making us lag?
Are you using the same device to stream the TikTok?
All right, testing. I'm still lagging.
Concert, there's a slight lag in your video.
I'm gonna turn the TikTok off. Maybe it's the internet. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be, but I'm gonna try it. Hold on.
Concert, also Hazard has a precept that he wants to share.
Okay.
I wanted to see if this was a precept for the tyrant you referred to. It says Colossians 3:21. Fathers, provoke not your children to anger, lest they be discouraged.
Okay, and what's your question about?
Be a precept for teaching men to not be tyrants.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
If this is a precept for tyrants, sir.
Yeah, that's a good precept for tyrants, pocket tyrants, because it's even a joke to call them tyrants. You get some cat, he gets a wife and 3 kids. Now he beating them half to death, forcing the kids, to do God knows what to make him feel like he's a man, to make him feel like he's some big bad man. He's a pocket tyrant or some officer of 5,000 or some captain, and now he's never led anybody in his life. He's a damn glorified Uber driver, shift supervisor, or he flips French fries on some job. But on the weekend, he gets called sir. Let me tell you something. Some brothers just have no capacity to be in charge. It gets to their head. It goes to their head. The fact that they're in charge. They cannot handle it. They don't have the breeding for it. They don't have the sophistication. They don't have the mercy. They don't have the misericordia. Is that right, Yashikar?
Misericordia, mi general.
Misericordia. Say it again.
Misericordia.
Misericordia. Is that right?
Sí, mi general.
Misericordia. Misericordia. They don't have the misericordia. How do you say they don't have? ¿Tiene?
No tienen misericordia.
No tienen misericordia.
Sí, mi general.
All right, that's why, gracias. That's why they can't be in charge. They think being in charge is just being mean because they don't know what being in charge is. They think being in charge is just putting you under them. You everything you do is about them. They're like, they put you under their, blanket. And now because of that, you cannot even be in the school. Before you know it, you can't even talk to other brothers in the school. You cannot even talk to them. Because when you talk to another brother that's not in your city, it threatens him. Because what's the real reason he doesn't want you to take people to counsel? He doesn't want you to talk to other brothers in the school. Who can tell me the real reason that this pocket tyrant doesn't want you to take your problems to headquarters or to tell people in headquarters about what's happening in your city? Who knows?
If I could, General.
Go ahead, Warrior.
It's because it will expose them.
Give him a hand. Because it will expose them. Thank you. Now, before you know it, Commanding General Yohana says, he said what? He's doing what? What are you talking about? And so instead he lies and he says, we keep the problems in Philadelphia. We don't talk to people outside of Philadelphia about our problems. And you think he's helping you because you grew up in a house with a pocket tyrant, some mother, some father that told you to hide your child molestation, told you don't tell people outside the house what's happening in the house. You think that makes him a good parent. He's a fucking pocket tyrant. And the minute I find out about him, I'm going to get rid of him and you. You too. Maybe you want to serve him. Maybe you like being some man's bitch. If you like that, you and him can get the hell out of here. Commanding General Yohana raised us up to be guerreros de Dios, warriors of God, not to be some fucking little boy under some pocket tyrant who has never had anyone call him sir in his life, so it went to his head. You understand? That's correct, Benjamin. Is that was your question?
Okay, there's a little more if you want, sir.
Go ahead, no problem.
Verse 22. Servants, obey all things. This is verse Colossians 3:22. Next verse. Servants, obey in all things your masters according to the flesh, not with eye service.
You know what eye service is? Eye service is when you doing it just to be seen. And that's what a pocket tyrant does. A pocket tyrant wants to act like he's a model captain or a model 5,000. So he obeys the men above him with eye service. He just wants to look like he's doing his job when he's not. And let me tell you something else. Never obey any man that doesn't obey the man above him. Why are you obeying him? He doesn't obey the brothers above him. He forces you to follow his orders, but he does not follow Commanding General Yohannes. So then what in the hell are you following his for? You're following him. You're not even a member of the school. You're a member of him. And listen, if you like that, listen, the worms got to eat too. The worms have to eat too. Anything else? I'm still lagging. I'm lagging insanely now. Am I not, Asher?
Concert.
Man, I think I let my damn TikTok die.
It's just a visual, sir.
It's just a visual.
Yes.
Well, I guess that's all that matters.
All right.
Anything else?
Yes. So I just want to say, because of what you told me, sir, I want to say salakia to everyone that put a question in the chat. But we do have to move on, sir.
I'm ready. Up to you.
You started to go into terrible husbands while going over the conversation of Yashikar. So that was one of the topics you wanted to go into, sir.
Exactly. That is what on the topic, because it's so that's the best way for you to understand it. Why? Because God made the man to be what? To be head of the home. A man's rank in his home is given to him by God. God put him over that home. Meaning, if you're a husband, God raised you up to be head of a family. That is your God-given rank in your home. And many men, when they come into the UPK, or maybe they learned it in the world, they know that because they're a man, a woman has to obey them because they're a man. And they're so manly, aren't they? They're such manly men. And so because of that, they know that they have rank, and they do have that rank. And God gave them that rank. But that does not mean that they're good at it. Some people are terrible at being the head of a house. They're horrible at it. They're absolutely terrible at working the rank that God gave them, at wielding power that God gave them. God only gave him a couple of wives and a couple of kids, and he treats them like garbage. Even though God put him in charge, he is terrible at it. Well, if you could understand that, then the same thing happened. I can't hear, Rock. It's too much noise. My apologies. Is a background or something, some type of noise. If you could understand that concept, like if you had a bad father growing up, some of us had fathers at home that were just not good fathers. They were alcoholics. They were drug addicts, and God made them the head of our house, and they're the man that we have to look up to, but they're horrible fathers. Well, the same thing could happen in this school unless we have courage. This is happening in the IUIC. This is happening in the Christian church. These things cannot happen here. Because God puts you in charge, don't be so arrogant to think you're good at it, because so many of you are terrible at it. You're horrible at being in charge. You're absolutely terrible. Now, here's my question. How do you know if you're good at it? How do you know if you're bad at it? Anyone want to try? Asher?
Come on, sir. Officer Yatazar wants to answer.
Let me let Trooper Yakawan answer. Go ahead, Trooper.
You're a good leader because you can take orders.
Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Let's say you grew up with your father and he was around, but he was a drunk and a drug addict. And then his father comes and tells him, you got to stop drinking. And he says, I do what I want to do. But then when he comes to you, he tells you, take out the trash. I'm the head of this house. You don't listen to your father. You don't listen to your authority. Why the fuck do I have to listen to you? That's what you do. That's how you know. If the head of your home doesn't obey anyone over him, but he expects everyone under him to treat him like Mussolini, you know what, you're members of him, but you're not members of the UPK. These are things that happen in fake Israelite groups. They cannot happen here. In here, you're not joined to your camp leader. You're joined to all of us. We are the body of Christ. All of us. And if your camp leader only wants you to be joined to him, it's because he's not joined to us either. And I will find him. I will find him. I will find him. I will find him. Next.
So the other topic that you had that you want to go over next was the topic of what things that churches do and fake Israelites do that we in One West would never do.
I believe I just did that. That was my point just now, Warrior.
Okay, Concert. So then would you like to move on to the videos that you have?
I would. Why don't we go into
who's the prize?
Yeah, there you go. Let's go into who is the prize. First, who can tell me about the controversy, or should I just do it? Anybody want to do it, or you want to let me do it? You call it, Asher.
Well, I got a video that will get right into it, sir.
Go ahead, do your thing. Go ahead,
sir. Here we go.
You was really the catch in.
I always say we, the men, the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Jonathan Owens is facing fan backlash for comments he made about his wife Simone Biles in a recent interview. During an appearance on the Pivot podcast, the Green Bay Packers safety says he believes he's the catch in their relationship, since it was Simone who first strongly pursued him.
How in the hell did you pull Simone Biles?
Really, how she pulled me, man? That's the question.
Oh,
man.
Lord.
And she messaged me. This was like a Tuesday, and we were texting back and forth, and then we hung out Friday, man. And we couldn't do much as COVID happened. Everything was shut down. So she came through down to Houston. She lived in the suburbs, so she had to drive about 45 minutes to me. Then the rest is history, man. So
you was really the catch in.
I always say we, the men, the catch, man. I always say we the catch, man.
Yeah, so she really booked you.
She did, though.
Is what you're saying.
Because I was fighting it.
So in truth, if I say this out loud, was Jonathan Owens ain't really want Simone Biles. Is what you're saying.
At the time, I'm not gonna say that.
That's what you're saying.
I was afraid. I was afraid to commit. I'm like, man, this is my third year. You know, I'm trying to, I'm like, it's kind of early. But, you know, like I said, man, it happened when you least expect it.
And as for how the two met, a dating app. However, Jonathan says he didn't immediately swipe right on Simone, as he claims he didn't know who the 4-time Olympic gold medalist gymnast even was. Something the host
I might not have time for all this,
had a
Asher.
hard time believing.
Asher, I might not have time. Just, okay, skip down to some, okay, you want to play Simone Biles' answer? Or you want to just say it?
I don't have that answer.
I'll give it to you. Simone Biles was asked the question, and she agreed with her husband. She said, yes, the man is always the catch. And so this set the internet on fire. Why? Because the internet thrives on conflict. On conflict. That's the whole thing. The internet from its inception is about conflict. So then every man goes, the men are the catch because I'm a man. And the women say, no, you don't. The women are the catch because we're the best. And so women and men get on the internet and argue. Let me show you something. Give me the video that I showed you. Well, first of all, before I play the videos, let me just give you some facts that you need to understand this. All right, facts. The Bible says this. The Bible says that a woman will have any man or every man, but it is the man that doeth the choosing. Meaning what? A man has to have wisdom because women can be beguiled easily. Women can be fooled. So because a woman is easier to be lied to and fooled, She will be with anyone because she's very naive. But it's a man that has to do the choosing when it comes to a marriage. He's the one that has to have his eyes open. Look at the sister right here. She said, my husband was definitely the catch before we started courting. Give her a hand. Ra'aya, loyalty, Allah, ya Allah. Give her a hand. Well done, sister. So that's some facts. Let me give you another fact that I know you young brothers don't notice. You could, because you don't know everything about this topic. But do you see Simone Biles' face over there on that couch? Did you see that, Asher?
Sir.
Simone Biles is having regular orgasms. Regularly. Like clockwork. She's having them. If a woman is sexually satisfied, please believe she believes you're the catch. You're the catch because you are tying fire to that tail. You see that face right there? That's a woman that's getting it. That's another one of my skills, Asher. I can tell when a woman is not getting it. Do you understand me, Asher?
The phone line's working.
I can look right at her and go, ooh, boy, she's not getting it. She's not having orgasms up. You see that thing right there? Oh, she's satisfied at home, warriors. You never saw a woman look like that before, I know. But that's what they look like. That is what a woman looks like when she is sexually satisfied. So she'll say he's whatever he want to be. He's a show you the catch. He's an astronaut. He's whatever that nigga want to be to get in this bed. He can be whatever he wants. Who's a catch? Him. He's a catch. You want some money? You want the car? You want my house? Whatever. You want me to call my mama a bitch? They'll do it. Because she's having regular orgasms. It helps if you want to be the big bad man, if you can satisfy a woman sexually, just like you said you could when you went and got all those wives. Everyone understands, right?
Come on, sir.
So I'm just giving you some facts, okay? Now, with that said, I'm going to answer the question now. On who is the catch? Is it the man or the woman? Now, first play this video now that I sent you with the woman that's sitting down with the baby.
Come on, sir.
Go ahead.
Here we go.
Yes, I got you on video eating my sheets. I got you on video eating my shit, bitch. I don't give a fuck about nothing you say, because what can you say? I sucked your dick. Okay? You eating my ass without you don't know. It's times I went in the bathroom just shitting and came back and let you eat my ass. On my granny. On my granny. I swear to God. I swear for Jesus Christ. I swear to God. I swear to God. I don't want to go take a shit and you still lick this motherfucker up. Yes, I swear to God, bitch, 19 looking 40. Looking 40.
Stop it. This is a woman. This is the woman that is going to fight with you to tell you that she's the catch. That's her. She's going to say, I'm the catch. And she's going to argue on the internet. She's going to get in arguments all day on the internet about her superiority to a man and how men ain't this and men ain't that. For those of you that don't know, that was a baby sitting on her lap as she said that. That's a child that has to grow up with that kind of woman. And she wants to argue that women are the catch. Play the next video I asked you to hold, Asher.
With the, yes, concert. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Read what it says, Asher.
It says, dude gets into it with his baby mama after she found out he's into other dudes.
Play.
Screen record and let them know that you are here taking dick. All right, we're going to
And you mad because I can suck dick better.
What am I mad for?
What?
You can suck dick better.
Right.
I'm glad you said that while you were alive. No, he's always putting his hands on me.
Okay, I didn't put my hands on you. Thank you. Please screen record.
Screen record and let them know that you are here taking dick. All right, we're going to
And you mad because I can suck dick better.
What am I mad for?
What?
Pause, Asher. Pause that. This is a man. This is a man who's having sex with other men and arguing with his wife, saying that he performs oral sex on men better than the wives. Let me end the battle of the sexes tonight. Which one is the catch, men or women? Neither one of you are worth shit. Men and women are filthy pieces of trash. You and that bitch are terrible. That filthy man that you have is who you deserve. That dirty dog that you married, she is just like you. Neither one of you are a catch. That's why you raise terrible children. Both of you sit on the internet saying, who's better, men or women? I'm a man. I'm so manly. I'm better than a woman. You're better than a woman sucking penis. You're better than a woman having sex with a new woman every day, throwing her away. You're better than a woman having sex with her daughter. You're better than a woman. Let me tell you, brother, something that you don't know. Some of your mother-in-laws hate you, and they're right to hate you because you're a terrible man. You're horrible. I know you want to think as a man, my mother-in-law is getting on my nerves. My baby's mama's mother hates me. She hates you because you're a terrible choice to have sex with her daughter. Do you think just because you're a man, you're right? I know that. I know you're not saying that. I know you're not thinking, well, I'm a man, so that means that I'm always right in everything I do because I'm a man. You're a piece of garbage, and so is your wife. Are you telling me, woman, that some man is supposed to treat you like you're a princess while you'll have sex with all of your friends behind his back? You have sex with gay men, and you tell your boyfriend that he's gay so I can go hang around with him. Is this brother supposed to treat you like you're some princess and queen of earth? You're a piece of garbage, and so is your husband. Both of you are terrible. Neither one of you is a good cat. I hope that explains everything to you. Did I help you with that? Now you know. All right. You're a garbage, and your wife is garbage. You're a piece of trash, and so is your husband. All right. On to the next question.
Yes, sir. The article from The Advocate. This article is titled A Brief History of the Gayest Color.
Oh, wait a minute. What time is it? I'm early for this one. Oh, I gotta wrap it up. You know what? I just thought about something, Asher, about who's the catch, right? Have you ever heard the term "the proof is in the pudding"? The UK brothers will know what I'm talking about. You know what pudding is? A pudding is really any mixed up baked item. It's called a pudding in the UK. So a cake is a pudding. You know, anything could be a pudding. Anything that gets baked and mixed up, right? Have you heard the term "the proof is in the pudding" before, Asher?
Concert.
Well, you know what that means? Can you want to explain it?
That however the pudding looks like, however the pudding tastes, you'll be able to know what the pudding is.
There you go. Meaning you might say you're a good chef. I might say you're a bad chef. The proof is in the pudding. When I taste your food, I'll know whether or not you're a good chef. Well, I've seen the children you raise. I've seen who you raise. I know neither one of you is a catch because I've tasted your food. I see the family that you raised. I see the house. I see the type of place. You got a family where you tell your children, whatever stays in this house, whatever happens in this house stays in this house. And your child is being molested, and you force the child not to tell anybody. You want to know who the catch is? Neither one of you. Neither one of you. Okay, what was the thing? What was the last thing?
Yes, sir. The gayest color, according to The Advocate, sir.
Boy, let me tell you something, Asher, if I could.
Yes, sir.
The Advocate is the journal of record to our friends in the LGBT community. To all of my friends out there in the LGBT community, I know you think that, we hate you so much, but really we're the only ones trying to help you. So many of the Christians and the Muslims and the fake Israelites, they would rather that you hide your abuse that you went through so that they can enjoy your frivolity and your music and your gospel music. The Israelite school of the UPK is the only people under commanding General Yohana that actually brings out the abuse that so many people have suffered in the rainbow community. And right now I'm going to the paper of record for the rainbow community. What's the name of this journal? The name of this paper? When I say paper, that's an old term for news organization. It's The Advocate. The Advocate. This is, where is this in San Francisco? This is straight out of San Francisco, brother. The Advocate. Now we're going to read an article that was placed in The Advocate. You see the date on here? I can't see the date. The screen is too small. I need to get my glasses.
Hold on one second. The dates. This was written 11 years ago, sir.
11 years ago.
2014. No, 2013.
2014. 11 years ago, this was written, this article.
It's like a 2013.
2013. Make it big so that people can read it, and so I can read it a little bit if you don't mind. Go ahead. The gayest. What does that say? Oh, I can't even say that word. It could have been YouTube is TikTok has warned me like 5 times. TikTok has given me a warning with all this IUIC talk that I better stop. Go ahead, read that, please.
A brief history on the most LGBT color.
That's you read the screen, everyone. All right. Now scroll up.
Yes, sir. You may feel like the sky's hue tilted a little purple today. It's not your eyes. It's the reflection of all of us wearing purple.
Of all of who?
Not us, but of them, sir.
Of them. Go ahead.
For Spirit Day.
Let me see let me get a picture of the IUIC up on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Because see, you didn't believe us when we told you this about TD Jakes until finally 20 years later you hear him talk about swallowing, and now you believe what we told you about him since he's been running that church. We told you this about Eddie Long, and then the Lord had to take him before you believed us. Now I'm telling you this about Nathaniel, Bishop of the IUIC. He is in the rainbow community, and he picked that color because he is an rainbow man. Look at him. I mean, he is every time I see him up, it makes me this is a real cross dresser here. This is a straight up and down trans man. Let's read the article, please. Put his picture up there and then read the article, please.
Sir. 1 second. All right, to continue the article, it says...
Put it up on the screen, please.
The article, sir?
Yes, please.
I won't be able to do both, sir.
Okay, just put the article up on there.
Sir. It says, while the annual event was founded in 2010 by Canadian teenager Brittany McMillan, our roots with the color purple are deep in LGBT history.
Listen, why do I have to teach this? Why do I have to do this? Are you telling me is this necessary? Do I have to do this? Do I constantly have to show you something that is in front of your stupid face all the time? We did not write this. The Advocate, the journal of record for the rainbow people, wrote this. Here you are, you think some group who worships everything purple, and you think they're men of God. When they are the LGBT arm of the Black Israelite movement. That's what they are. They're advocates for the LGBT movement. They're the LGBT Israelite group. If you don't believe me, believe the LGBT. They're saying it right here. Read it again.
Yes, sir. Our roots with the color purple are deep in LGBT history.
Keep going.
Spirit Day encourages the world to go purple.
The world needs to go purple, Asher. The world. Everyone needs to do it. Everyone needs to wear purple. Please wear purple. Just thousands and thousands of men's, all in purple, like a dream of men's upon men's upon men's, all wearing purple. That's a gay man. That's a gay man's dream. That's what Nate is living. Don't you understand? Bishop Nathaniel is living an LGBT dream. It's their dream to see the world go purple. That's what they said. That's what they said, Asher. This is Commanding General Yohana didn't write this. Go Google it. Put it back up on the screen. Jesus Christ, look at him. He looks like he's dying of not something not good. Good Lord. Play the article. Read the article. I gotta go.
Concert. Spirit Day encourages the world to go purple to show support for the LGBT youth and speak out against bullying.
Oh no. Keep going. You see that? You see that, Yashikar? That's what they want. That's what they want. They want to turn the Mexicans into somebody that gets bullied and then has to shut their mouth and they won't tell anybody about it because the Mexicans never bully each other. Mexicans only give each other tacos and burritos and dance. Mexicans bully each other too. Judites bully each other. We all bully one another. The thing that a good father would do is teach his son to stand up to a bully. That's what good fathers do. They teach their sons to stand up to bullies. But if you're in the LGBT, you know, wear purple and then forget about the whole thing. Keep going.
Spirit Day, Salakia. Purple has long been synonymous with gay and bisexual men and women. But why? It all comes down to timing and choice of words.
Now listen, they're going to go into the history, Asher. Come on, hurry up, go fast.
Concert. After some research, read Googling, I traced the origin of the Colors Association back to 1856.
Damn, Asher, stop. The association with purple and gay people goes back to 1856. 1856, TikTok. Go ahead.
Concert. When English chemist William Henry Perkin was searching for a cure for malaria and accidentally discovered the first synthetic dye.
He was trying to get a cure for malaria by accident. Instead of them making purple the old way, they used to have to combine bird feces and this plant. He found a synthetic dye to create purple by accident. Go ahead.
The dye had the ability to color silks a rich yet light purple shade.
Rich and light. Go ahead.
And it gave birth to an entire industry of synthetic dyes that by the 1890s were prevalent in fashion.
It was in fashion by the 1890s, Asher. Fashionable. Keep going.
The timing couldn't have been more perfect.
Oh, it was so advantageous in timing, Asher. Keep going.
The trend arrived at the heights of gay playwright Oscar Wilde and artist Aubrey Beardsley's fame.
I'm sure Nate has a picture of Oscar Wilde up on his wall. Oscar Wilde was a famous LGBT playwright. Oscar Wilde and Aubrey Beardsley. Keep going.
Beardsley's sexually explicit art, Nouveau. Concert Nouveau.
Art Nouveau. Art Nouveau is like it's not the old art, you know, like from the Renaissance. It's like new and it's risque and it's sexualized. Art Nouveau. Go ahead.
Beardsley's sexually explicit Art Nouveau depicted people of the same gender and, while quite controversial, led to conversations about homosexuality.
Because he had paintings that were popular among the aristocrats and rich people of men having same sex. And it created this discussions about this, how risque it was and this type of sex. Keep going.
These years were also wild with style. giving birth to the fashion magazine Vogue.
Oh boy, this is where Vogue came out. Vogue came out after Oscar Wilde and the invention of purple. Do you understand that this magazine is tracing the power of the gay movement to the invention of purple? That's what they just did. They just did it just now. And that's your Israelite group. That's your group. Are you gay? Is that why you're in there? Well, you're in the right place. You're in the right place. Continue.
Come on, sir. It says, it wasn't until 1926 that author Thomas Beers titled his book about the 1890s, the Mauvais Decade, or the Mauvais Decade, and the more society learned about the prevalence of same-sex desire, the quicker Mauvais became symbolic of homosexuality.
Now keep reading. I'm gonna read this last one, then we'll just post this online so everyone can read it. But they have a beautiful name for the IUIC that I want to give them tonight that they can use from now on. This is my gift to you, IUIC brothers out there. This can be your new name. If you don't like purple pigs, here's another one. Go ahead.
The fast forward to the 1950s and take the gay nostalgia associated with mauve and the faded purple's likeness to lavender, and get Senator Everett Dirkstein's term, lavender lads.
The lavender lads. The lavender lads. IUIC, that's my gift to you. I'm giving you that. I'm giving you lavender lads. You don't like purple pig. All right. I'm giving you the lavender lads. All the boys all dressed in lavender. Go ahead.
Lavender lads was used repeatedly as a synonym for homosexuals during this political time of fear and persecution of gay men.
Oh, Lord have mercy. That's terrible. Go ahead.
Later known as Salakia.
Go ahead, brother.
Later known as Lavender Scare.
Go ahead.
Ultimately, this led to the popularity of the association among society, and over a decade later, when the gay rights movement began, the color was ours.
Read that again.
The color was ours.
Read it again.
The color was ours.
Scroll to the top so we can talk about what color that they're speaking about.
The gayest color.
That's what it said, Warriors. That's all I can do for you out there. I don't know what else to do for you. I'm just telling you the truth. Let me end it with the Katt Williams, right? So Katt Williams came out this week, and he's battling, comedians. Just so you brothers, this is history you can look up as well. Richard Pryor hated Eddie Murphy, and Red Fox hated Richard Pryor. Comedians always hate each other. White comedians hate each other, and black comedians hate each other because both of them are just competing. And they're, they're competing in a field where they have to fight for money, fight for shows. So that kind of environment just breeds competition. And so many of your famous comedians hated each other. Richard Pryor could not stand Eddie Murphy. If you need me to next week, I'll show you a video where he says it, that he hated Eddie Murphy. And Red Fox hated Richard Pryor. It's very normal for comedians to hate one another. So now, if you're watching that and Katt Williams, he came out against Ricky Smiley and what's the other names? Ricky Smiley and the woman with all the teeth.
Ricky Smiley, he came out against Steve Harvey.
Harvey, all of those people.
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, he's competing with those people. So he's fighting them, okay? Now, what do you have to learn from it? It's entertainment. In general, I don't care about anything that happens to rich people. It's just not my office. There are brothers in the UPK that if you're a rich brother out there, if you're famous, there are men that you can contact in the UPK. Captain Tazaryak is excellent with speaking with celebrities. He's very good at it. Captain Yatazak. These are men excellent with talking to celebrities. General Micah Allah is excellent with speaking to celebrities and rich men. And they can guide these men into finding the truth like every other man is supposed to find the truth, or else it'll be too late one day. That is just, I don't have the gift to do that. But there are brothers in the UPK that are excellent at it. Now, with that said, of course, how does this apply to you? How does what Katt Williams is fighting for applies to you? It doesn't apply to you at all. It applies to Katt Williams. The one thing you can learn from it is that Katt Williams is willing to battle for his survival. And that is something that you cannot avoid. I try to teach this to so many young brothers. I know you would like to have peace. A lot of you think that, the UPK is wrong because we battle fake Israelites, or we speak against churches, or we speak against Martin Luther King. Young brother, there is no way to survive if you won't fight for it. If you're not going to fight, then you're going to perish. And that's what you can learn for yourself. What Katt Williams does with his rich enemies has nothing to do with your life, except for the fact that it might entertain you. But what does matter is that you better be willing to compete for the Israelite school of UPK. This is your life. This is what you believe in. This is what you're willing to perish for. And things that you want to live, you have to fight for those things, or else they die. With that said, who's in the class tonight? Let me say shalom to you. Let me say shalom to headquarters, Harlem, New York. Give him a hand. Let me say shalom to who else?
California.
California, Oscar Ward, give him a hand. Oh, wait, hold up. Give me one. Can I do one last thing, Asher? It'll be so brief if you give me the permission. I'll do it fast. Can you hear me?
One, sir.
Let me see all the Yashakarite brothers up on the screen. Is Yashakar still here?
La, so he had to step away.
Oh, Yashakar had to go. Let me tell you, put all the rest of them back up on the screen. One more thing. This is the last thing I wanted to bring up. Let me tell you, Yashakarite, something that's important. Now, listen to this carefully. Yashakar teaches me Spanish. Soon, we're going to go live on TikTok with our Spanish classes so that every brother and sister in the school can watch Issachar and myself. They can watch him teach me Spanish, and maybe it will inspire them to learn Spanish as well. Rio Grande Valley, you seem like you're pretty good at Spanish. Is that right?
I know a little bit, sir.
You're doing a hell of a job, warrior. Well done. You a Judite?
Count on, sir.
You're doing a hell of a job. I'm trying to learn myself, man. Why? Because my brothers speak Spanish, and I want to speak to them. Now, let me tell you, brothers, something. You Yashakarite Mexican brothers, something. Sometimes when I'm talking to Yashakar, right? Like this happened yesterday on the phone. He was talking to me, and I could tell that he wanted to say nigger. I could tell he wanted to say it, and I could tell he was not saying it. He was saying, man, these brothers be acting like light skin, light skin. And that's what he said. He said, man, they be acting like light skin, light skin people. And I'm sitting there waiting. And he said, yeah, man, that brother was acting like a light skin, you know. And I'm sitting there. I said, come on, Yashakar, man. Come on, brother. You got to do it. Mexicans, listen to me carefully. You do not need a nigger pass. You are niggers. And you have got to say it. Put me on the screen with him. Now, listen to me when I tell you this. You must say it. And here's the problem. You say it among each other. Among each other, you use the word. But did you say it when you're with Mexicans? Am I saying something? Am I lying? If I'm lying, tell me right now. Lahab, am I lying?
Like, sir.
Go ahead, warrior.
Like, sir. No, sir, you ain't lying. And if I could, sir, out here in California, we say left and right.
Mexicans use nigger among each other just like we do. But sometimes when you're around a Judite, you feel uncomfortable. I think you do it too, Milwaukee. Sometimes I talk to you, and I can tell you're not saying it the way you want to. Am I right or wrong? You correct me if I'm wrong.
Con, sir.
I can tell. I can tell when I'm talking to you that you are not saying nigger comfortably. Listen out. Judites, there's one thing that's true. Judites are predators, They're predators. And if you act like you can't say nigger, it makes them think you're not one. You have got to say it, not like you have permission. You have to say it like you don't need fucking permission, like it's yours. You have to do that. If you do not do it, you are letting them push you out of your nation. And you cannot let them do that. You've got to step up. When you're around a black man, just force yourself to say nigga. Just do it. Do it. And don't do it because I'm giving you permission, because I can't give you permission to take something that's yours. You went through the oppression. You suffered and died in the mines and in the fields. You do it. You're still in the fields today. You're still in the fields right now. You have got to say nigger like you are one. And you cannot be ashamed. And you cannot be shy. And you have to do it in front of Judites. And if any one of them says anything, you got to say, who the fuck you talking to, you pinche? Call him a nigger. Say, nigger, I'm a nigger. Don't tell me I can't say nigger. Don't you ever tell me that I am a nigger. My family is still in the field. Where's your family at? My family is in the field today. You know what that brother's going to do? He's going to say, you right, brother. You right. You got me on that one. He's going to see you're a nigger. Do you understand me? Now, I'm telling you, if you don't listen to me, you're letting someone push you out of your nation. You're not fighting. You're not fighting to be part of a nation that you built. And Commanding General Yohana doesn't raise cowards. Comprende?
Claro, Mocan.
Claro, Mocan, sir.
Simon. With that, pass the class over to Harlem, New York. You got it, Warrior.
Clap it up for the class. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amajum, which means to stand. What? Men of Israel, Amajum Shabbat. Amajum, Barak. Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh
Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatham. Yahweh en el nombre de Yahweh Shai te bendiga.
hospital. So, and turn to the sister. Sister Amajum, which means to stand. Men of Israel, going to give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amaj Shabbat. Amajum, Barak. Yahweh Shemar. Yasmata, class dismissed.
So all you niggas, whites and brown, dinner, tacuaches. See, I'm Mexican, I can say what's up, nigga. ¿Qué pasa, güey? ¿Qué pasa, güey? You saw shit. Hey, you saw shit. Hey, you saw? Hey, we make that.
Come on, man.
Shalom, sir.
Orale. Excellent video, Asher. Excellent. Orale.